Oh, here we go. I can start. Ah, what's up, Carl? Welcome to another edition of Talking Baseball with Sal Angioletti. I'm your host with the most, Sal Angioletti, and my co-host.
Carl McGlasky.
What's up, brother?
How are you?
It's that favorite time of the year. It's the winter meetings. Last year we predicted Garrett Cole going to the Yankees, and we're going to start with your team. What are your Flying Phillies doing?
Nothing.
Nothing and liking it?
No, they resigned.
You better start signing somebody.
No, they resigned Andrew Knapp.
Oh boy. Is he taking a nap?
No, I guess if they don't sign JT, like I said, I don't know. He'll probably be just opening starter. They resigned five inning Vinny, Hector Neris, Sir Anthony Dominguez, who hasn't had his surgery yet for Tommy John. So the Phillies are all screwed up. I don't even want to worry about them. It's
Right, well,
they're gonna be tanking.
Like we always say, it's that great time of year. I love this besides opening day and all that pop and circumstance with Old Timers Day at the stadium. This is our favorite time of year. Teams were making moves, and because of the White Sox downfall this year, they went out and got Lance Lynn and Adam Eaton is back. So what did you think of those two moves? Is that going to help?
It may help them. It'll help them,
But not much.
I don't see Lance Lynn. Maybe he's a fourth starter. Adam Eaton, he's up there in age. Maybe.
Eaton DH?
Nah, he may just, maybe, who knows, or he'll platoon out in the outfield.
All right. Before we got here and before you came to pick me up at the house, the Mets are in talks right now with James McCann. Oh, McCann can. And they're looking to give him a 4-year deal. So if he's off the clock, what does that leave JT? Does he stay in Philly?
Now,
does he go to a team like the Mets? He's not going to be a Met if McCann goes.
It's all speculation, but they were saying that maybe they might throw Wheeler out there so they can free up some money.
I thought he said I wouldn't trade Wheeler for Babe Ruth. What happened?
So maybe they could throw Wheeler. They were throwing Wheeler out there so they could make up room to sign JT. I don't know if they sign JT. The bullpen's still a mess. Starting rotation's still a mess. They're not winning nothing. I told you it's a mess. It's a whole mess.
That's all right. You don't have a GM either.
Oh no.
Why don't they do like Steve Cohen did?
He's
letting the Met fans be the GM.
Oh, please.
Who do you want? So it looks like if they do sign McCann, here comes George Springer as your center fielder. I told you, that guy bought the team. He's not messing around. He's going to come in like a banshee. And
you're talking more about the Mets and the Yankees. Why don't you jump ship?
Oh, because if nobody realized it yet, you've had – this year was just a drastic 60 games. You lost out. A lot of teams don't have the money anymore. According to the Yankees, they lost about $228 million. So if they do give LeMahieu a contract, what's his name is not going to be back, Tanaka. So no more Tuesday Tanakas in the Bronx.
They may be losing money until you get fans back until July. So that's another 3 more months of no fans in stadiums.
So what are we going to do this year? Like Ming said, we were talking about the DH before we went on the air.
Right.
No universal DH.
Thank God.
So in a way that helps teams. In a way it's going to hurt a lot of teams because if it was back, where are guys like Marcell Ozuna going to be? He could have stayed in the National League to be a DH. So it's hurting a lot of teams.
Well, he played outfield. He played left field last year too.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Now here's the day. Now here's the day. How they had spring training number 2 in beginning of July.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are they going to? If they go and report in February, they should have the backup crew at another location. So what happened? How we had COVID, and you had your add-on players. They need to do that. So if people get COVID, you don't shut down for 2 months. You have the players.
Okay, so what are we going to do now this coming year? It's the winter meetings. We're getting ready for February.
Right.
Spring training. Are we going to play the full 162? We're going to play 154. Where are we going? A lot of teams don't have the money.
Well, here's the thing. It depends on the virus, but you got to have your backup plan. You got to have your secondary players. You had the 40-man roster.
Okay.
You got to have the other 15 guys who can help you ready just in case one of them's out for 10 days for the virus.
Right.
You got to have the other guys ready just in case.
Okay, we want to throw a shout out to Danny and Matthew, of course, our other two co-hosts who are in Brooklyn, out in Jersey as well. We want to give a shout out to the Trenton Thunder. So thank God we're staying in baseball here in Jersey.
Yes.
Out at the stadium with a new league called the MLB Draft League. You will be able to see
April.
Number one prospects hit the field out here in Jersey as well as others in Pennsylvania. They lost a ton of money, minor leagues. They're switching the A teams to double A's. So the Yankees are just going over to Somerset with Sparky Lyle's in charge over there. So it's going to be a nice season. Then you got the Jersey Shore Blue Claws, they're called now, instead of Lakewood.
Okay.
Out by me.
Okay.
And they got... That's your team, your Philly minor league team.
Yes.
They have now gone up to a full season A squad.
Okay.
So you're going to see a lot of action over there. As we saw that before on the page.
Oh,
so,
speaking about the Phillies, before we could continue, we have to give condolences to Dick Allen's family.
Yes.
Very long time Philly.
Philly and White Sox.
Yeah. Player Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Right.
He was a good ball. I haven't seen him play, but I was told he was pretty good.
There was a lot of great ball players. Unfortunately,
I
didn't get a chance to see his stats. Wow. 351 career home runs, a 292 batting average, 1,119 RBIs. Hall of Famer? He was.
I think he is. I think
he only got 2% of the votes. I don't even think he got in. Did he ever get in?
He may be. I know he got his number retired by the Phils. He's probably going to get in now.
He's going to probably get in as that
senior.
Whatever that thing they do.
The senior vote. The senior vote.
And that's towards the end of this month. I think they announce who's going to get in. Who do you think is? We don't know.
Don't know because it's not going to be. Now you're going to limit only one person, and you let them go in with Walker and Jeter.
No, it's going to be. I mean, this whole flew with a tuxedo, COVID.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It all depends on what they're going to do.
There they are, Jonathan and the boys. There they are.
So,
Bonds and Clemens. Wow.
I don't know.
Espinoza and Lock. Who's Skip Lockwood?
Who's on the list? Who's on the list?
That was Jonathan.
No. Who's up? Didn't we go over it? That was.
Yeah, we did. But I like this. Is cool. I like. We want to thank Ming and Shared Universal, and I'll do our show here tonight. So. And to all our listeners who, we're coming up on 2 years next month. We want to thank everybody who's tuning in, listening, and always. But I saw the list. Andy Pettit's one of them. Andy Pettit's on there. I don't think a lot of those guys are gonna make it. We may not have a list. May not take anybody. For next year, you never know. Oh, why? What do you think of that list?
Yeah, we went over it.
Do you think now you got Schilling?
I think it'll be Schilling.
Schilling, Clemens, Bonds, maybe Omar Vizquel.
I say probably Schilling, maybe Vizquel. That's the only piece.
Wow, are those the votes for now? Wow. Kurt Schilling is leading with 70% of the votes, 61 for Clemens and 60 for Bonds. What do you need to get in?
75.
So after Bonds and everybody, you tip your hat.
Because we said a couple weeks ago, Schilling missed by so much. Schilling didn't miss by that much.
Well, he's going to probably get in.
Schilling will definitely get in.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah.
Clemens and Bonds. So you can have almost 3 guys get in if that keeps going up.
And then you could just those 3, and then you can have those 5 going in July.
Surprised. Well, you knew those guys weren't gonna. A lot of those first Hall of Fame guys, their first year on the ballot, they're not gonna really get.
No.
They'll get one of these. Adios.
Yeah, from that list.
Swishalicious is down at the bottom.
From that list, who are the first timers? I believe I said who potentially may have a chance.
I thought Hudson would have been up there with
Hudson.
Zito. Hudson and Zito.
No, I say Hudson and Torrey Hunter.
Oh, I forgot about Torrey Hunter.
Or the only maybe out of those first timers that may have a chance of getting in.
When I saw A.J. Burnett, I think I was gonna spew. What happened to that guy? Pitched one great year in New York, and that was it. He won a World Series. He goes, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that's it.
Congratulations to Al Michaels on getting the Ford Frick Award.
Nice.
I'm going to go on MLB.com here a minute on the app. Whee!
Yeah, he caught
if I can find it.
Yeah, he caught a lot of...
you know what the announcement is tonight, right? The winners will be announced for the All MLB team. So, Al Michaels was another great broadcaster. You remember? I don't know. I'm older than you, so I might... remember Monday Night Baseball? Channel 7? He was part of that with Howard. Well, a lot of those guys who did Monday Night Football also did the Monday Night Baseball.
I remember him with Monday Night Football with Frank Gifford and Dan Dior. That's how I remember.
Well, he did baseball also.
Yeah, but
him and Howie.
Yeah, but I remember him more as Monday Night Football.
Did a lot of, I think, mostly the playoffs and World Series games, because you can hear him during the 77, 78 World Series.
How old is he? How old is he?
Al Michaels?
Yeah.
No, he's got to be up there. I would say in his mid-70s. Oh, look at that. I was close.
Okay.
You lost a bet.
All right, so now here's the thing. So when he stops, now if he stops doing Sunday Night Football in a couple of years, say if he's done, right? Say if he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be the lead announcer to take his place? Who
is he still doing it now?
Yeah, he's still doing Sunday Night Football.
Al Michaels?
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless.
Yeah. Yeah, he does it with Collingsworth. Chris Collingsworth.
No, I don't know. You remember that? You too young to remember this?
Dude, I was born in 80.
We go easy, all right?
No.
Isn't that when your team was good?
I was...
You see the graphics from these games back in the day? Look at that. With the tickets flying all over the place. Chevy. There's a car you drive, a Chevy.
Yeah, now I do.
Hot Dogs Baseball and Apple Pie and Chevrolet. You remember
that? No, I don't. But
you don't remember that saying?
No.
Did they do the winners yet?
So if they do, because they're saying they may bring, they're saying that ABC may get Monday Night Football back again. Because now the next couple weeks, they're simulcasting the game on ESPN and also ABC. Monday Night Football.
All right, here we go. They did it. Remember we did this? We were picking our all MLB team?
Right.
Okay. Here's your starting rotation. Shane Bieber, Trevor Bauer, Yu Darvish, Max Fried, and Jacob deGrom. I think we picked those guys.
Yes.
I think we picked those guys. That's some rotation, man. That's a winner. Not even Garrett Cole made that list. What are you looking for? A needle in a haystack?
No.
Get glasses.
No. I don't think we picked Darvish, though.
Yeah, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Or we picked Cole over Darvish.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not a bad rotation right there. Shame we even made the list, but
let's see what.
you know what's funny? The Yankees killed that whole starting rotation in the playoffs, and they couldn't get by Tampa. Now, speaking of Tampa, it's funny. Maybe the WWE is going to ruin their field. They'll have to go play in Canada. So they're unloading too. It's like when the Marlins won the World Series, they unloaded that whole team. What are they doing over there? They got a couple of their outfielders on the market.
Oh, I heard a rumor that Snell may be joining Atlanta.
Oh, could you imagine that? You just hand them the trophy now.
If Snell goes with Atlanta,
That'll be like having Smoltz, Glavin, and what's his name?
Maddox.
Maddox again. Could you imagine him going there? Could you want to just hand them the trophy? Because they're going to give the Dodgers the run for their money if they get that. LeMahieu is being talked about going to L.A.
Dodgers?
Yeah, that scares me. That definitely scares me. I don't know. Any other teams?
Not that I know of.
Well, they didn't announce anybody yet, but the pitching.
No, we're.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's
Is that everybody right now?
No, that's last year's. That's last year's team.
You know, Abreu's going to get first base. Winner of the Roberto Clemente Award as well. Am I correct?
Yep. Freddie Freeman, best first baseman in the game.
So who you giving it to? We're going over the first basemen now. Who do you give it to? Abreu, Freeman, Luke Voigt hit one to Detroit.
Freddie Freeman. I'm going with Freddie. I'm doing Freddie Freeman.
I'm going Freddie?
Yeah, Freddie Freeman.
Going with Freddie? Ming's going with Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Free bagger.
Freddie Freeman.
And the winner is? What, are they going to tease us? Freddie Freeman. There you go. I love this guy. This guy is great. In a short season, look at that. Not a bad average. 341. Second in ribbies. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If we played a full 162,
Yes.
without this Mickey Mouse virus going on,
Correct.
do the Dodgers win the World Series?
Full 162.
Well, they were picked 1 and 2 with the Yankees.
Correct.
So it was either them or the Yankees, because if it was a full season, that's the World Series right there.
But they
Tampa came out of nowhere.
okay.
See, I love these small market teams.
Tampa full 162. Tampa wasn't going nowhere.
You think so?
No, Tampa would have been there at the end for the playoffs.
I think they would have won the wild card. Boston, you don't have to worry about
Your
the
team,
Red
your
Sox
team,
for years.
your team was hurt. Your team, your
When
record,
aren't they hurt?
Huh?
When aren't they hurt?
So your team.
There's a bet going on right now. How many under or over games Stanton and Judge are going to be playing?
That's the problem.
This guy sprays the ball
That's
all
the
over
problem.
the place. Look at this.
They would have. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Your team.
That's how many years now the Yankees have been hurt. Get rid of that training staff. It's horrible. Judge has been hurt 3 straight years since they made the playoffs in 17.
Well, it's Judge. Then it's Judge. It's on Judge and Freeman. It's not the training staff. Those guys. You gave them all that money. No. Yeah.
Well, Judge hasn't made it. He's not up there yet to make that kind of dough.
I wouldn't pay him that money.
I think. So you got to give him rest. Do the Yankees go out? Do you re-sign Gardner? Have another Gardy party? If there's fans allowed next year, sign the guy because then you want a proper send off if it's his last hurrah with the Yankees. Because right now, what's his name? Louis Severino is the longest tenured Yankee. If they don't sign Carter,
That's a problem with that. He don't stay healthy either.
Michael Brantley's been in the mix going to New York. It's like the Astros are going to be in trouble because even this year, because spring is going,
Yeah.
you're going to get rid of Brantley. Next year, Correa's gone. He's a free agent. Or they could get rid of him. And then shortstop Altuve there, he's in trouble. Then you got no team.
So you have.
They can't bang on any more trash cans.
I already know what's going to happen. So you're going to have the first 2 months. If it's going to be that all around, April, May, nobody in the park.
Yeah, but are we going to get a full season? That's everybody's question. Are we getting a full season?
I'm going to say you're going to get maybe. You're gonna try to do a whole season. You might have teams play the max maybe $140. You're gonna get more than 60 games this year, and coming up next year.
We're gonna get a full season, you think?
Pretty much. You're gonna play more than 60.
Okay, because of what watching Yankee Hot Stove the other night, and Michael K thinks we're not gonna start until May. So. Another guy I want to choke, but I love him anyway.
So May will be. So if you have May, then you're down to $130. $130 or $140, because you start in April.
Okay.
So May what though? If you start beginning of May, you'll play.
I think
you get more than 60.
We're gonna. I think what they should do. Let's put it this way: I think. The full schedule once was 154 games before they expanded it. We spoke about that once. Even if you go back to 154 and give the proper days off, because you don't forget, we started out, then everything stopped. And then you went you can't do anything in 2 weeks. You can't. You can't train in 2 weeks.
So how long is?
And that's why a lot of these guys got hurt.
Spring training is usually what, 6 weeks?
What do we normally start? February.
Right
around Washington and Lincoln's birthday around here.
About 18.
And then the games start like the 22nd. It's pitches and catches, the whole squad, and then it's
second last. So they'll probably be in there for about a week before they start playing?
Something?
Because then you have the whole month of March.
Okay.
So you have about 6 weeks. So why don't you start this? Why don't you start this second to last week in March? You have the whole month of April. The first Monday after Cinco de Mayo, whatever. The first Monday in May. That's when you opening day. So you have, it's warm out, it's not cold. Then,
yeah, I've been to the Bronx in the cold.
So it'll be warmer. You don't have to worry about no virus in February. They'll be in Florida, all of them. It'll be warmer, and then when they come back up here, it'll be May. So they'll start playing May. I don't know when it is. Maybe May 5th, May 6th, whatever.
Well, Nashville is pushing for a team, and of course I doodle on the baseball pages, and I found that they're ready to build the whole ballpark out in Nashville. I saw the renderings and stuff. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if the stadium's there already, but it's great. It looks pretty awesome what they want to do out there, and there's a lot of people pushing for that.
Okay, my thing is, or the Jays are going to be going back to Buffalo and playing over there for the home games.
Well, I heard also that they're putting in to get a new ballpark as well.
What?
The Jays up in Toronto. The state-of-the-art ballpark. The owner wants, they want the city to pay for it.
So if the Prime Minister up in Canada, Trudeau, doesn't want any of us coming up there to affect them, I won't be surprised they're playing Buffalo again.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I read, if I believe, I think I put it on our page. I don't remember. What do we got? A second baseman now? Going for the second baseman. Who's our second baseman? But of course, we knew that. La Machine. And the Yankees better sign him really quick. Guys won a batting title in both leagues and finished third in MVP voting. And whoever gets this guy is, forget it. It's amazing. So we said LeMahieu would win that.
Who did he go up against?
I think about Brandon Lau.
Oh, I didn't know.
And somebody else. I don't know.
It's me.
La Machine. It's still, the guy is just great. And you know what? What is the state of the Rockies? You think Arenado is gone too?
He wanted to leave last year.
You think so?
He wanted to be traded this past season. He didn't want to play, but there was no. I
don't know if, like I said, the short season, the stopping, guys didn't really train.
Right.
How many guys had Tommy John surgery this year? He's just got it. Look at that. Look at that swing. He reminds you of a right-handed Don Mattingly. And hit the ball all over the place. Really doesn't hit home runs. Doesn't hit for power. Really. He could play third, short, second, first. He's all around. Now, of course, we got Gio Urshela had the chip removed from his elbow, so he's going to be out for a couple of months. Not as long as everybody thinks, but
he's out of spring training. He'll be back for opening day.
So, what do you start Miggy at third? Are you gonna trade Andujar for a pitcher? Package him with somebody? Does LeMahieu go over the third? Put Gleyber Torres over at second? No, we're not getting Lindor. Forget that. We could dream. Cleveland's going to want too much. I think the White Sox gave up a lot for that move with Lance Lynn, I think. They traded a couple of good prospects for him. You can't throw the farm away. It's like you said, nobody made money this year. There were no fans. So where the revenue sharing, well, the Yankees are mad because they lost a lot of that money and had to give some to Toronto because all the high market teams have to pay a certain amount to teams like Tampa. I'm sorry, and it's crazy. Where is it going? Do we get a full 162? That's the thing. Chris, what do you think? Chris is out there watching.
I say no.
Giselle call. Where's my father? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take those hammer off the wall and we're going to start swinging. I went for the head. Got to go for the head. Ming's looking at me like I'm nuts.
I don't think
I drive people crazy. I could sit and watch the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve and throw line for line out there. You don't want to see that movie with me. Because I normally say the lines, but that's like what the honeymooners do.
I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be 162. I say about $130. $130, $140 in that range.
You think so?
Yeah. They don't be no 162.
Okay, who do we got next year?
For what?
Who are you throwing in the playoffs? Dodgers? Think the Dodgers take that division again?
They did. They took it over to Padres. Padres will be in the running.
Well, speaking of the Padres, we're going over to third base right now.
Manny's got it.
The Padres were hot last year. How many grand slams did they hit that team?
7, I think.
Oof.
Manny's going to take it. Machado. It's going to be all Machado. Short is Tatis. No.
Does Turner come back as a Dodger? That was the Mets' biggest mistake, was getting rid of that guy.
They're saying that they should because
who's our third baseman?
Machado.
Of course. There you go. That's a no-brainer. We said that too, I think.
Yep.
Is he still a cocky player he once was, or you think he changed this past?
He's still the same.
This past season,
he's still the same. I'll take that.
I didn't think he would work in San Diego, but he did.
I'll take him on that team. I'll take him on my team any day.
You can see the difference. Look at that. Look at that. Is that crazy?
He's good.
So him and Tatis 1 and 2, and the third at short. Got a whole Padre.
Yeah, he's gonna take short.
What is this? The All-Star game? Half one of the seasons. Half the Yankees were in the infield and outfield.
Yeah, he'll be. Tatis will take short.
Crazy. The Angels better start making some moves, or Trout's gonna have a conniption out there. What do you think Bauer going to the Angels?
Oh, he went to the Angels?
No, I'm saying, what do you think? You think he'd go to the Angels or the Mets? Angels, Mets, or Yankees?
Trevor Bauer?
Yeah.
All right, if he goes to the Angels, it doesn't matter because all you have is, excuse me, you got Ohtani.
The Giants. John Heyman thinks the Giants are going to save him. Why would he go to San Francisco?
Why would he go with the Giants?
Don't you want to win now? A great pitcher like that, don't you want to win now?
Why would he go to the Giants? Giants don't have nothing.
I can't do that.
Why would he go to the Giants? Hey, that's on him.
Can't. Matt there, dog. Angels, Brave. Oh, gee. Just hand the Braves the trophy now. If he goes there or Blake Snell, just give it up. Yankees need pitching. They've needed pitching since 2009. I don't know.
They're not going to win with the Giants. Sorry. Giants don't have nobody.
There's a lot of teams that have nobody. Yeah. Well, the Dodgers are locked. Let me tell you something. If the Padres make some good moves, they'll be up there again. They'll fight.
The Central.
What about Oakland?
Oakland?
Oakland takes it away from the Astros again?
Doesn't matter because they're going to collapse in the playoffs.
I don't know. I was watching Moneyball the other night. That's why I said that.
They're going to collapse in the
Love
playoffs.
that movie.
They're going to collapse in the playoffs.
Love that movie.
They'll get in, but they don't win.
I just love the way Brad Pitt just played that. Writing the names on these. Yeah, Giambi's brother. Five guys equal one ball player. And what does he do? Gets on base. Ever since that movie came out, a lot of these teams are doing that. A lot of teams. Did anybody think Tampa was going to win that division? I'm always afraid of Toronto every year. Every year. Well, they got the three guys on that team where their fathers played too?
Yep. Actually, Toronto got screwed.
Why is that?
Because they had to play Tampa. Record-wise, they had a better record than Houston. Houston should have played Tampa.
That's right. Oh.
But since they finished second place...
That's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
They better not just go back to the regular playoff format. I don't want to see this. That was disgusting. If, like we said, if it was just whatever, if that wasn't that extra wild card or whatever, the Yankees don't even make the playoffs this year at all.
No.
Nor did the Astros.
No.
Those two teams don't make it at all.
Nope.
So what did we say? It would have been Tampa.
I mean, Tampa.
And Toronto. Toronto would have been the wild card, right?
No, it would have been Tampa, Oakland, Cleveland,
and then
Minnesota,
and that was it.
and
Minnesota and the White Sox.
The White Sox. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
No Yankees. Nothing. No
Yankees,
Houston.
no Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
No Toronto. Nope.
Houston's going to have a major problem if they lose all these guys.
And the NL would have been the Cardinals, San Diego, the Cubs, Atlanta, and the Dodgers.
Well, the Cubs are in big trouble. They're having a fire sale in that town. What do you think?
Yeah, they're getting rid of
Schwarber. Schwarber. Yankees.
Schwarber. That's what they're saying.
Big DH, short porch and right.
You already have that. You have Stanton, Mike Stanton,
Mike Giancarlo
as your DH.
You missed that home run call by Sterling? Don't. I can't. John needs some new home run calls. Oh man, who's out there? Anybody in Fairyland? It's gonna be a crazy scene. Who's crazy? Hey, Chris. It's going to be crazy because nobody's made really big moves yet. Nobody big is off the board yet. Santana went to Kansas City.
Yes.
You got a few. You got the two Iglesias. One went to the Angels. But nobody's really moved anywhere. Bauer's 30. Wow. What did we say if they gave LeMahieu a contract because he was 32? About 4 or 5 years?
About 4.
Yeah, because of the age. Yeah, your age gets you up there, and that's like, forget about it.
I ain't giving him that money. Nope.
Trevor May went to the Mets, already laying the groundwork for the Yankee-Met rivalry. I hate that team in the Bronx. There you go. Then comes Santa Claus, right for your television.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not. Please, I'm not.
Oh, these guys must have signed already. Mike Minor went to Oakland? Oh, we re-signed. Oh, he went to Kansas City. Wow. 2 years, 18. What did they give Santana? 2 years?
Oh, yeah, Morton went to Atlanta.
Morton Steakhouse, he went?
Yeah, he went to Atlanta.
That's a good signing.
Smiley went to Atlanta. Drew Smiley.
What's he smiling about? He got 1 year, $11 million.
Tomlin went to Atlanta. Josh Tomlin.
Robbie Ray stayed with Tampa. Yankees stayed away from him. I don't know why. Had a meeting and went back home.
No, Robbie Ray stayed with the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm saying the Yankees were gonna go after him that one time, and they stayed away from him.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. There's nothing.
Wait, who's that guy? Sam Williams. Sam McWilliams. Went to the Metsies. The Metsies. 750.
Oh, there's nothing out there. It's
like once one of the big names comes off the board, then you're going to see a trickle effect.
Because I've been all night this week. I've been looking on trying to find MLB Network for the hot stove for the winter meetings. How they have for 3 hours show.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been on all week, so because they're doing this stuff. So
well, you got to catch it in the morning. You're at work, but they replay it at night. It stinks because it's virtual. Because I would watch MLB Network all night, and they were supposed to be in Dallas, Texas this year.
Because there will be. That's why they're not probably broadcasting it. Because there'll be.
No, they are. They're doing it virtual. They're doing the winter meetings, but it's them just in the studio. Yeah. In Secaucus. So,
yeah.
You know, we got. I guess when they come back live, they got their. You know, their relics. What do you got? What do you got? You know what you give me?
What's that?
Who's playing this weekend?
All right, so for tomorrow night,
the Cowboys. Forget about that. It looks like you could believe the Giants.
I think it's going to be the Redskins. Sorry, not the Redskins. I think it's going to be the Washington football team.
You could say that. Nobody's going to come through the door and hit you.
I think it's going to be Washington that's win that division. All right, so tomorrow night
There you go.
we got New England 6-6 going against the Rams 8-4. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Go with the, of course, you got
I'm
to
going with the Rams. Okay.
Minnesota or Tampa.
So Tampa's lost 2 games in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on with
They
Brady?
lost to the Rams and they lost to Kansas City. So last week they're coming off a bye.
Okay.
So I think they are going to beat the Vikings. So I'm going to pick Tampa Bay.
Cardinals at Giants. Giants are surprising everybody.
Giants are hot. They went up to Seattle,
That
won
was-
up there.
Yeah.
They
Wilson-
are playing better, but I'm
Wilson
going
should
to
have stayed on the Yankees.
go with Arizona.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Arizona. Another good game. You got Kansas City and Miami.
That's a good one right there.
Miami's playing good. They're in a playoff hunt. With Pittsburgh losing to Washington on Monday, now it's a chance for Kansas City to get the number 1 overall seed in the AFC. So I'm going to go with the kid. I'm going to go with Patty Mahomes over Miami. We got Tennessee at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's not that good. They're 1-0. I think they're
Are they almost
One
got a
in-
worse record than the Jets?
Now they're 1-11, so I'm going to go with Tennessee in that game. We got Dallas Showgirls at the Cincinnati Bungles. We will go with the boys over the Bungles. Then
I
we
think
got
the Cowboys are going to win that game?
because
they can't even get it out of their own way.
but Burrow's out for the year. He tore his MCL and ACL, so he's not playing.
Jeez.
So I'll get Dallas.
Boomer Esiason said that there was going to be a lot of injuries in football this year.
All right, so
there
then
was
we
a whole
got
slew of them.
Houston at Chicago. The Bears put Trubisky back in the starting role. They haven't won since he's been back in. I'm gonna go with Houston over the upset over the Bears. Then we got Denver at Carolina. I'm gonna go with Carolina in that game.
Next, don't even say that game. So give
Seattle.
it to Seattle. Yeah, go ahead.
Then we got Indianapolis and the Raiders. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts on that one.
All of Vegas. Viva.
Then we got Washington at the Niners. Washington is playing good. Alex Smith, old team.
I know you're going with your team on this game.
I'm gonna go with Washington over the Niners. I'm gonna go with Washington over the Niners. Saints and Eagles. I'm going with the Saints.
Oh,
I'm going with the
back
Saints.
that on your team, huh?
No, they're not playing good. They're playing horrible. Jalen Hurts is getting his first start Sunday against the Saints, but no, it's a mess. The whole how everything happened so far. This ain't their year, so I'm gonna go with the Saints. We got the Chargers and Falcons. I'll go with the Chargers. Then we got the Packers and Detroit.
Got to go with Green Bay.
I'll take discount double check. I'll take him. I'm gonna actually for this game. I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna take Buffalo over Pittsburgh.
Ooh, that's a big game there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go.
a big game.
I'm gonna go Buffalo over Pittsburgh.
Big defense there.
And the Monday night game, we got Baltimore and Cleveland. Cleveland is
Yeah, what that team turned around, huh?
Cleveland's 9-3, but I'm gonna go with
You're going-
Baltimore.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
Wow. Good. Stamped it out.
Yeah, that's
Baltimore?
I'm going with the Ravens.
And Buffalo over the
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo over the Steelers.
over Big Ben?
Yeah. Big Ben didn't play too well on Monday against Washington. I'm going with Buffalo.
Yeah, so basketball's starting, I think, the 22nd of this month again.
Yes.
Usually basketball and hockey would start around the same time. The basketball, I think, starts a little earlier.
Yeah, so basketball's doing 72 game season. Hockey.
I think it was due to because of the Olympics or something going on with the winter game.
So they're doing hockey's going to be either 52 or 53 game schedule. That's going to start the 13th of January.
Oh, they're not doing a full season?
No, it's going to be either 52 or 53.
Oh, but that's because they ended in the summer, I think. Right?
Yeah, they ended in September.
How do my Devils look? I don't know. We need a goaltender.
And yeah, that's that. So.
Might have to square up.
Yeah, because
at the Rock.
The Olympics for the Olympics not playing in July, they're going to be knock on this. They're going to be playing them in July coming up for the Olympics.
So basically, we're going to have everything crammed in one area. Basketball, hockey, and then here comes baseball zipped around the corner again.
And then Olympics.
And then Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why basketball, I think, did that, because I think the guys, I guess they're going to play.
Yeah, they're playing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing, yeah.
A lot of guys want to play in Brooklyn. It looks like the Nets are going to have a hell of a team next year.
Well, they're saying that James Harden is he's okay going with the Sixers. He didn't want to play for the Sixers, but he's okay if they trade him to the Sixers.
Oh, did he say the Nets as well? Somebody said something about
he said the Nets. He said the Nets, but not the Sixers. Now he put the Sixers in the mix. That he's willing to.
Nice arena. I worked there when it first opened up doing security. You know, it's my old hometown in Brooklyn, but there's no parking whatsoever in that neighborhood. If you're going there, you got to take a train. I mean, the subways are right there, but if you don't live in Brooklyn, you're coming from here or Staten Island, it's bad because there is no parking whatsoever.
So,
you got to sit by your meter when it's done at 6 o'clock and make sure you don't hit nobody as they're crossing the street.
Someone to go off gear for a minute. So last Saturday, we went to the light show at the Wells Fargo Center.
Light show?
Yeah, they're having down at the arena for the whole month. They're having Christmas it's a Winter Wonderland thing where all the
cool.
Yeah, so down the complex you have
oh, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah, I went there with
yeah, they do that at PNC as well.
Yeah, so we went there. It was
it's pretty awesome.
It was me.
Was it a bigger tree than Rockefeller Center? Was it all full of the trees?
No. So it was me, my girlfriend, and her two friends.
Okay.
Yeah, that we went, and yeah, it was a nice night. And we also got a picture with Gritty.
With who?
Gritty, the Flyers mascot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't come that night. We had the extra ticket to the Flyer game with the Miracle League. I kind of enjoyed it. They played the team I don't like, the Rangers, and it's all right. Well, I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah. I don't like the Rangers
I used to
either.
work security at the Garden, and I hated the Rangers.
I don't like the Rangers either. I hate the Rangers.
They're going to have a good team next year.
What, the Rangers?
Just going, oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Be careful. They're making noise, too. Islanders got a nice new arena coming up in the Belmont Racetrack over there. Oh. I don't get it. You fix Nassau Coliseum, then all of a sudden...
So with a shortened season...
It's only 50-something games?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are they going to do how they did 24? Are they going to do the normal 16 teams? Or are they going to do the expanded 24?
I don't know. You can't tell no more.
No.
You can't tell no more.
I don't think the Rangers... I actually, with going off this past season, I think the Penguins are going to falter back. So
I guess we'll see what happens,
Right.
With all the moves.
They'll make the playoffs, but I think the Flyers may win that division again.
Huh.
So you'll be the Flyers if everybody stays healthy. You'll have the Flyers. You have the Flyers. I
don't think the Devils are going to be anywhere near it.
You have the Flyers, Penguins.
Islanders.
So you have the Flyers, Penguins, Caps, and Islanders. Those are the four.
How would that feel Now, I really want really want the fans to be back because when Henry comes back to the Garden when he's up with Washington, you want to see the fans at least give him a nice ovation. Like what's his name from Vegas, the goaltender, when he went back home?
Yeah, Fleury.
When he came back to Pittsburgh? Yeah. They gave him a you got to do it
Marc-Andre
nice.
Fleury.
You got to.
And then for the
Is
other
he still playing?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still with
still with Vegas?
Yeah, he's with Vegas. And then the other division, you're going to have the Stanley Cup champs, the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're always tough.
Yeah.
Then you got Boston, who's always tough.
Mm-hmm.
The Toronto. And then I don't know who the other team will be in. Let's see. Columbus is tough. Yeah, that's
they're always tough, man.
Yeah, so you got Boston. So you got Boston will definitely get in. Tampa Bay and the Leafs. Buffalo, no. Red Wings are not how it used to be.
Yeah, they were a monster team.
So I won't be surprised if you have Boston, Tampa Bay, the Leafs. Then you got Columbus, the Islanders, Flyers, Penguins, and Caps as your 8.
You don't think you said Panthers, right?
No.
You need to Florida? No.
No, I'm not doing Florida.
They look good.
They were, but I want. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I think it'll be Columbus, the Islanders, Flyers, Penguins, Caps, Lightning, Leafs, and Bruins. Now,
right. What do you doing?
What in the West? Now Florida may be.
Oh, you got Seattle. I forgot. We got a new team.
That's not this year coming up, is it? No, it's not this year coming up, is it?
Oh, they gotta have 2, right? In order to even it out.
No, that's not this year coming up. Is Seattle in this year or next year?
I don't know.
So
what do you think of the Western Conference?
For the West, you could have the Avalanche, the Stars. Man, they're tough. Avalanche, Stars, Nashville, the Blues. Minnesota could be in the mix in that one division. Then you got.
What about in the Pacific?
Vegas, Calgary, the Sharks, and that's tough. Maybe Edmonton. It's tough.
All right, boss. We got 5 minutes to go. We're gonna see if we can get back to see who MLB. I don't know. You said Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, for shortstop.
Hey, shortstop. Who do we got? Oh, Perez. Sal Perez of the Royals. Chado, LeMahieu. They didn't do shortstop yet. Sal Perez has been with the Royals for a long time, man. Unbelievable. He's pretty good. He's been with that team for the longest time. Amazing. So you don't think? Let's see. Where do you think Trevor Bauer's gonna go?
I don't know.
I got a scary feeling. I told you once Cohen bought the Mets. That was it. They're gonna take the back pages from the Yankees this year. Because this guy's got money to spend. He's just got it.
Maybe they'll go with him. Maybe they'll go with him. You know,
Leon Hendricks.
Maybe
I guess he's the our closer.
Maybe you could go with him. Maybe you could go with him.
MLB. He beat out to a Cuban Missile. Not another long ball mishap by what's his name?
He has a. You had all this. They were giving him all this hype when he first came up. I think they overhyped him.
Who's that?
Chapman.
I don't know.
You know, always when he first came up with the Reds, always throwing over 100. Blah 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 blah. You were saying he only had in a pressure cooker a couple times. He choked under there.
Well, he gave up the game-winning home run to Altuve. Then he gave up that nice long dinger from that guy on the Red Sox, and then this past year.
Remember when he was with the Cubs?
Yeah.
He gave it up for them to come back and have extra innings in Game 7. You know? So.
And that was the smart move because the Yankees don't do that. You don't see Gleyber Torres. You don't see him at all on the Yankees. You know?
So the Cubs went out and got him. There is to close the World Series. He gives up the home run. Luckily, they won in extra innings. Because if they lost, that trade was a bust.
Unbelievable. We're a minute away. That was a fast hour.
It was.
Take me home. Do your usual. Now, just don't forget where we are.
Yeah. So, we want to thank Ming for having us come up tonight and do the show here, and all the listeners listen to us live. And we're gonna be back next week. What time? Same time?
Whatever you want to say. Say your usual shtick. Shtick.
All right. So, same bad time, same bad channel next week, 7 o'clock. Our new time. All right, Sal, take it home.
We want to thank, like I said, we want to thank Ming, Shared Universe, all our listeners, all our new listeners, whoever's listening out there, winter meetings, whatever you got to do. This is Sal Angioletti for Talking Baseball with my co-host,
Carl McCloskey.
Remember, New Jersey, stay classy. Good night.